Hello my lovelies, how are you? It's Layla here, and today I'm coming to you with a tutorial for Valentine's Day. It's just this kind of half updo, half downdo, curly, romantic, pretty soft kind of look that you know, I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day, and I think it would look great on everyone. Personally, you know, I don't have long hair, so to create this look, I'm definitely needing my Luxy hair extensions. I'm wearing the whole set, the 160 gram set in my number 2, dark brown color. And yeah, I think it's a very easy look. I think anybody can do it. This is what it looks like. Just a little kind of poof at the back, you know, and then just these pretty loose curls. So if you want to know how to recreate this look, then just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, so there's a few things that we're gonna need to recreate this look, and because it's a Valentine's Day, we want the hair to be sort of romantic and loose curled. I'm gonna be using this Cortex 4-in-1 curler, and I believe this is either 1.5 or 2-inch curler, the barrel. Just use the thickest one you have, the widest one you have. I'm gonna need a bunch of brushes. This one is just to brush through the hair before we start. And then this Demon D3 teasing comb to just tease the crown of our head. I'm gonna be using some bobby pins, definitely hairspray. This is L'Oreal Elnet that we use every single time in all of our tutorials. And then before we start styling the hair or curling the hair, this is the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray to protect the hair. First thing you want to do is definitely just brush the hair really thoroughly, just to make sure there's no tangles. So once you brush the hair, the first step that you want to do is basically just bring forward your bang area. For me, it's going to be going from the right to the left. So I'm just going to grab that section with my fingers, and just bring it forward like this. And then this kind of hair at the crown is going to be going back, and it's going to be teased. I'm just going to use a bobby pin for now to just put this away from my face while I'm going to be working on the, you know, this portion right here at the top. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just start teasing the crown of your head. And since I'm wearing my Luxy hair extensions, I'm just going to be very careful to not tease the extensions. So what you want to do is just grab the section right above the weft at the top and grab your hairspray. And you have two options. You can either spray this right on your roots before you tease, or you can spray your brush as well before you start teasing. I think today I'm going to just spray the brush. So just grab your hairspray and spray the brush. Then pick up the hair and start teasing it. Everybody knows how to tease, most likely. It's just, you know, pulling the hair up and using the brush to kind of concentrating at the roots, bringing the hair down, up and down like this. Alright, so once you tease that section, you let it go, and you grab a little more hair from the top here, and do the same thing. Just spray the brush. Grab your hair, give it a nice tease. Okay, let it go. And then for this section right here, I'm not going to use too much hairspray because I don't want it to be too dramatic. I just want a little bit volume here, like that, and maybe a little hair from this side. And then bring it back, and you're gonna look crazy like this. So what you want to do is just start smoothing it out with the brush like that. Okay, so once you smooth it out, you want to basically bring this hair from the front back. Okay, so you're just gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna be leaving this hair above my ear because I'm going for a more loose, romantic look. If you wanted a more sleek look, you could just pull up everything and you could do this. I'm just gonna leave a little bit of hair here and just bring all of this hair to the back. And this is where the bobby pins come in handy, so we're gonna just grab a few and start pinning them down. Okay, so we're just gonna release this front portion and do the same thing we did for the other side over here. So I'm just gonna grab this portion, bring it back, and make sure that you kind of reposition your wefts if they're showing, because you are putting your hair up, so some of the wefts might be showing, but the trick is to just play around and make sure that you're, you know, covering the wefts with your hair. So just like that. So I'm just gonna turn around to show you what I'm doing and just start pinning the hair. Okay, like that. And basically we're just gonna address this front portion right here, which is your bangs or pretend bangs, because obviously I don't have any real bangs. So I'm just gonna brush it out and pull this hair out as well. And then I'm gonna give it a nice, just a slight tease, and I'm gonna just spray the roots and tease it up a little bit, just so it has some volume, like that. And then kind of bring the hair towards your ear, okay, like that. And using a bobby pin, I'm just gonna secure that in place. Now you can fix the bangs and kind of bring it as much forward as you like. So you can kind of cover your forehead more or less, depending on how you like it. And then just fix this part, like that. You can also bring out this poof as big or as little as you like, so just kind of fix it up. And you can use a rat tail comb as well. I don't have mine on hand, so I'm just gonna use my fingers, no biggie. Okay, so we're almost finished. Now that the hair is up in place, the last thing you want to do is just basically curl the bottom of your hair. And I'm not going to be doing any precise curls, we're just going for a very loose romantic style. So the first thing you do before you start curling is definitely use your hair, not hairspray, the heat protectant, and just spray your hair all over. And then while that's drying, I'm going to spray this side. Okay. Alright, so the heat protectant has dried, so I'm just going to start taking the bottom sections of hair and using a clip, just put this hair back and just start curling kind of from the middle down. Nothing fancy, just a regular curl. So holding it up for maybe about 10 to 15 seconds if you want to make sure that your curls last. Okay, release it. That's what it looks like. And just keep going and basically doing the same thing for the rest of the hair. So just grabbing sections. And you see I'm not going for small sections, just kind of random, about 2-inch sections is fine. So just put this curl back and then clip this away. I usually brush out the kind of the section of hair that I'm about to curl and just start curling outwards. Alright, so you're gonna just basically do exactly the same thing for both sides. So going outwards for this side this way, and then when we get to the other side, I'll show you how to hold the curler to get the curls kind of looking outwards. Alright, so when you get to the other side, basically what you want to do is just hold the curler down and start wrapping the hair around kind of away from your face. And that's pretty much all you do for the rest of the head. Okay, so when you're finished curling the hair, this is what it's going to look like. Like you can see, the curls are kind of very defined, which I don't want that. I'm not going for that look. So what I'm going to do is just run my fingers through all the curls gently to open them up and make them more, you know, fluffy and more romantic, not so, you know, defined. So do the same thing over here. And what that also does, if you're wearing extensions, is it actually helps your hair to kind of blend in into the extensions. And look at that, it's so much more romantic, I think, and just pretty and loose. So at this point, you just want to set all this with hairspray. And what I do is I just lift the curls up and I spray from the bottom up to give the curls some body. Okay, so like that. Do the same thing over here. Oops. So just kind of lift them up and spray from underneath. Like that. Try to avoid your eyes, that's a good idea. Alright, so we are all done. I'll just show you what it looks like from the back. So it's very pretty, very romantic. Alright, so then you want to just set this front portion, and I'm just gonna spray this because I have these really annoying little baby hairs that always stick out. So I'm gonna do the same for this side. Just lightly. Just to kind of set it into place. So here is my Valentine's Day inspired hair. I really hope you guys give it a try. I think it's a very pretty and romantic look, and I think it would look great on everyone because even if you don't have bangs, you can create them like me. And if you have bangs, I think it would be even more adorable. If you have those kind of side swept bangs, I think it would be perfect as well. And having this little poof right here just adds a little bit of drama to the look. And of course the curls are always so pretty and soft and romantic, so I think it's just the perfect look, and I hope you guys give it a try. So whether this year you have a Valentine's date or you don't, I think you have to make the best of it regardless. And if you don't have a special date, you know, make a date with your girlfriends and you know, dress up, put some makeup on, do your hair and look pretty, look fabulous, go out and make the best of it. And you never know, you might meet someone who's also single and out, and you know, instead of staying home and being sad, I think it's, you know, you still gotta make the best of it and still have to live your life and enjoy it. So whatever it is that you do on Valentine's Day, I hope you have an amazing time. Stay fabulous, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Ciao!